I want you to know I am having a fantastic morning. Hey Debbie, I slept really good. Had a crazy dream. Visited my uncle who died years ago. Got to see my uncle who died years ago in a dream. Every once in a while he visits me in my dreams, And I got to see him last night, I got to see him alive. It's just, I love having dreams like that. It's just, it makes me feel love and it makes me feel joyous. And, it makes me miss him. But at the same time, I still have the memory of him in my mind so much that when I have a dream, I see him perfectly as I remembered him. It's shocking and it's amazing what the brain can do. It is amazing. Debbie, Nick, Joseph, Scotty. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? Yes. So, yes. Dogs of Insta. A friend of yours visits. Isn't that cool? So our brains are very powerful things. It's amazing that they can do that while we sleep. Hey, David. Anthony. I thought I was going to have to block somebody for texting me this morning, David, but then I saw it was you. I said, I'm not going to block him for texting me. You can text me. We've known each other long enough. I figured it was something for the show, but I didn't really look at it. Wait. How do I get off of this? Didn't I share it? No, I thought I shared it. God, how does she do it? Cinder has all these crazy photographs. Okay, there we go. Okay, I missed somebody. Antho, what's up, son? Anthony Pentracosta, hello. Anthony, what's up? David Honey, Antho, Scott, hello. Hey, John. Hail Satan Claus, right on, John. Jason Melton, hey, Jason. Hey, guys, what's up? Nathan, it looks like a lowercase L for Lewis. Nathan Lewis. Aaron, morning. I'm at my son's mom's place helping her out. It's the first time she's hearing about you. Right on, Aaron. Hello, Mom. Hey, you know what I just realized? I could put a nice Nay face on this shirt when they arrive. I've got a blank. This is one of my favorite shirts, actually. I never wear it. But, boy, I could put some trendy Asdabber stuff on this now. Jackie Ross Robertson. It's one of those famous guy names. Love it. Ross Robertson. You should be famous. Brian. Yo. Anthony Kahn. Good day, nay. It is a good day. So, look. Yesterday, one of the trendies, I believe it's James Simpson, I could be wrong, came on, and he's been talking a lot with Guy McPherson over the years since he found out about him. And he's into off-grid living and that sort of thing. And one of the things that I think about from time to time about off-grid living is, so you got your water, you got your power, you got all the things that you think you're going to need. But what happens when you get sick? And I'm always like, well, I got this for pain, and that's great. But what if you get really sick? Like the kind of sick where you have an infection inside your body and pain oil isn't going to help. Well, that's when you're going to need something like antibiotics. And that has been in my mind. I'm trying to think of a scam way to get antibiotics. How the fuck can you get antibiotics? You got to go to a doctor and go lie to them and tell them that you've got some kind of an infection and try to, hoodwink them into giving you antibiotics. It's horrible. Everyone should have access to antibiotics, and you shouldn't need a doctor's permission to use them. And if you abuse them and you overuse them, well, then that's just like abusing your privilege to drive a car or abusing a gun or abusing food, right? Let people have them, though, and let us determine the amount that we should be taking, not a fucking doctor. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in and not the rules that we have agreed to live underneath. We've agreed to let our government rule us and tell us that you can't have this thing vital to your survival. And let me tell you, almost every single one of us has probably benefited in one way or another by antibiotics, and yet you can't go get them. You can't go to the hospital and buy them. You can't go to the drugstore and buy them, and you can't go and just pick them up at the goddamn grocery store because they won't sell them to you because they are a controlled substance, and it's bullshit. So, luckily, thanks to, I'm assuming Guy McPherson, but definitely James Simpson, who came in here yesterday and said, you know, there is a place you can get antibiotics. You can get fish antibiotics. And I thought, yeah, but is that really the same thing? And what is that, like fish flakes or what the fuck? No, they're actual antibiotics. And according to what I read on the internet, it might not be true, but according to what somebody said, is the pills that come in that fish antibiotics, they're the same pills that you get from when you go to a pharmacy and you get them amoxicillin from your doctor. It's the same fucking pill. They say it's even got the same imprint on it. So here you go. You guys want a great tip for off-grid living? You can go to Chewy.com right now, and for $20, you can get a bottle of 100 antibiotic capsules. For $20, you put it in your cabinet, you lock it in your safe, you keep it in a safe place, you keep it away, and if you ever need it, there you go. And you won't even need to go to a doctor. Let's say you get the flu. You know, let's say you get cut and it gets infected. Let's say you have some kind of infection inside your body. You know, and you're somehow there's, you know, signs of that. Go to your closet and get your antibiotics. The ones you bought legally from Chewy.com. That's CHEWY.com. So, now we all know where we can get our antibiotics from. That's a very important piece of information, and I really hope that you guys tell other people that. Everyone should have access. I'm not trying to keep it a secret. It's not like we're going to have a shortage of them and we're going to run out. You should tell every single person you know. They should all go to Chewy.com or any of the other veterinary supply websites that will sell you these drugs, and they won't ask you for a prescription or a doctor's note or anything. They will just ship them right off to you. I ordered 5 bottles. That's 500 pills. So I know I'm covered, and if I got a friend or someone that might need them too, I'll be able to hook them up as well. And it's only $100. It's $100 for me. I'm not even going to know it's gone. I'm not even going to miss that. But you know what I would miss? If I got sick and the fucking grid was down and there were no more doctor's offices open or hospitals anywhere, and I needed some antibiotics. Well, then I'm going to be taken care of. And you would be taken care of too. And it's only going to cost you $20. That's why you need to go to prisonplanet.com right now and order our antibiotics, which are available right now on our website. Of course, they're right next to our protein bars, and you're also going to find them next to your water filtration systems. Every time I do that, it's somehow Andrea rises. Every time I do the voice. Good morning. Hey. Okay, I've seen a whole aisle of them at Wilco because my father's doc won't give him a script when he gets sick. Get sick because of it. Exactly. Thank you. Karsten, you're welcome, my friend. The only good thing of living in the UK in the NHS, our conservative government has been trying to sell to Trump. Robin, morning. Okay, I think I heard the cat maybe outside. Let me just make sure. Yeah. And I'm wrong. No kitty. Okay, I've been wrong about things before. It's okay. Robin, morning. Susan, morning. Susan Baker. Oh, Susan Baker was David C. Baker that was helping me out on Jordan Sheridan's show this morning. David C. Baker gets the first dab. David C. Baker gets the first dab of the day. Wow, David C. Baker Jr., thank you. And I'm going to tell you guys what happened, okay? Why I'm so excited that David C. Baker's here. I've been snowed in with tooth infections. That thing seemed to save my life. What saved your life? Antibiotics were the only thing that saved your life. Not all work for the same internal infections. That's correct. That's right. Not all antibiotics work for the same thing. But at least you'll have one kind of antibiotic. And having one kind of antibiotic is better than having none. Right? So start with the amoxicillin, and then we'll find out other sources, and hopefully we'll be able to convince lawmakers to pass a law that says that we should have access to antibiotics. Anyway, let me tell you why I'm dabbing for David C. Baker first. Quarter of the hour for David C. Baker Jr. Because I was on Jordan Sheridan's show this morning, and I was hey little guy, and I was hey buddy, hey what's up?
Oh hey, yo, you stinky. You wanna go outside? Okay, you go outside.
That's right. So, I was on Jordan Sheridan's live stream this morning, who I highly recommend all of you follow and watch. Jordan Sheridan, okay? He's doing a whole show about Pete Buttigieg. And I'm like, this is empty Trump podiums. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're spending a whole live stream talking about Pete Buttigieg being dumb or getting out of the race or doing stupid shit. You could be talking about Bernie's platform right now. It's just such a waste of time. Just like the mainstream media, hashtag MSM, you're doing the exact same thing they were doing in 2015 by showing empty Trump podiums. You're discussing people who are getting out of the race. You could be talking about Bernie, but you're talking about him, the loser. You're talking about Joe Biden. You're talking about EU, Elizabeth Warren. You're talking about dumbass fucking Yang. Who fucking even cares about that idiot? Who else? Tulsi? Really? It's like... It's psychotic. It's fucking the exact same people who are complaining about the mainstream media doing nothing but showing empty Trump podiums in 2015. Now all they're doing is talking about anybody but the person they should be talking about. They're doing the exact same thing. They're distracting. It's a bunch of background noise. Oh, Buttigieg, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Tulsi, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Kamala's getting out. Blah, 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 blah. What about Bernie Sanders' platform? What about Bernie Sanders? Oh, Joe Biden, he's such an idiot. Oh, Elizabeth Warren, she's so stupid. Fuck them. Fuck the background noise. Jordan, you fucking idiot. It's time to move on. All right, Chase, I don't know who you are, and I really don't care who you are. All I know is you're blocked from my live stream. It's the bong. I hate Trump. Andrew Yang. Who? It's like, who? Right, Trevor? Who? Or this fucking billionaire that just hopped in? Bloomberg? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? So we're going to start talking about all of them? And we're going to forget about Bernie? We're just not going to talk about Bernie. We'll talk about anything but Bernie Sanders. You're doing fucking MSM's work, Jordan. You were doing the exact thing that you were trying to call out the MSM for back in 2015, and here you are ignoring Bernie Sanders with all of your drivel and your bullshit that nobody needs to hear about. Right, David? Bernie's the only option? It's not even worth discussing. I don't even understand why these idiots are fucking discussing it. Just back Bernie now, okay? Back him now. If you can't do a segment on Bernie, then don't do a segment at all. Because even bad publicity is good publicity. And if you're discussing Trump or Biden or Buttigieg or fucking any of these assholes, you're giving them free publicity while you're ignoring the one that you should be looking at, Bernie Sanders. And you could be talking about Bernie Sanders. It's insidious. It is psychotic. It's like Jordan Sheridan is psychotic. It's like Jimmy Dore is fucking psychotic. It's like David Pakman is fucking psychotic. They're literally living the exact thing. They're doing the exact same thing that they claim they fucking despised. Oh, we just can't stand that the MSM is ignoring Bernie. We just can't stand it. You're doing it too! You're not even getting paid for it, and you're doing it. At least the MSM was making money doing it. You don't have advertisers that are supporting you doing that. Why the fuck are you doing it? It doesn't even make sense. Like I said, it's fucking psychotic. And when I start thinking about it, it drives me fucking crazy because I don't understand where their line of thinking is coming from. It makes no sense. Does it make sense to you? Do you want to hear another story about Elizabeth Warren, Andrew Yang, Tulsi Gabbard, Buttigieg, or fucking Bloomberg, or Biden, or even Trump? Do you want to hear about any of those idiots anymore? Stop talking about them! All right? Stop! Hashtag back Bernie now. Back Bernie now. That's all. So anytime anybody is discussing anybody else, you get in there like David C. Baker did this morning with me, because it was just me and him that were saying, hey man, these are empty Trump posts. Baker Jr. was there to back me up, even though I didn't know it was him at the time. David C. Baker Jr., I owe you a huge debt of gratitude. Your people are finally catching on. Yes, I need your support. And when I saw David C. Baker in there with Jordan Sheridan on his show with me, helping me, it made me want to come on here and do a fucking show because somebody was fucking supporting me. And that made me happy. And I said, I want to go find you guys and I want to get high with you guys because you guys actually do give a fuck. And that makes a difference. You know, but I need you guys to do stuff like David C. Baker. Everyone needs to be like David C. Baker Jr. Hop on Twitter, hop on Jordan Sheridan, hop on Sam Cedar, hop on Kyle Kalinske, hop on David Pakman when they go live and support me. Okay? Back me up. So I don't seem like some fucking crazy guy on a mountain yelling and screaming all by myself. I need fucking support and I need you. So David C. Baker Jr. gets the fucking first down and he'll probably get a lot more today. Because I appreciate seeing you in that Jordan Sheridan video with me, homie. It goes a long way when somebody fucking backs me up. It goes a long way. Just one person to agree and go, oh, and then the 500 other people that are watching, hey, that guy said something crazy, but wait, somebody else agreed with him, and maybe I'll look at that and see if I agree with it too. Right? I was there. You were there? Good. All right, go away. You probably don't even vote, dumbass. So you're just blocked from my live stream. Look, the whether or not I'm crazy and screaming or yelling should have no effect on how you view Bernie Sanders. And the fact that you just made that comment, oh, you're yelling and screaming at Bernie, I'm not gonna vote for him now. It just shows how fucking easily coerced you are and how stupid you are. You're at the mercy of your own feelings and you have no control over yourself. And that's sad. And you know what? If Bernie loses and Donald Trump becomes president again for another 4 years, I hope it keeps hurting you. Because I have a feeling that the person that just put that little statement in here about Bernie Sanders, I have a feeling that he's being negatively affected by the policies of Donald Trump. I have a feeling. You know, while I'm laughing my ass all the way to the bank, I'm cashing in hardcore, I'm laughing at you idiots that continue to vote for Donald Trump, even though you're not benefiting from it. You're benefiting me, man. You're making me rich. Do you understand that? If that's what you want, if you want me to keep laughing at you, then go ahead and vote for Donald Trump. And I'll keep stacking stacks of cash, and I will laugh at you. And if that's what you want, then go vote for Donald Trump. You know, you're going to make me rich. You're going to make me even, if it's even imaginable that I'm going to be more rich than I am right now. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for your ignorance and your hate, because I can't do that. I can't throw away my dignity so that I can make more cash. I'm not a whore. Okay? So I appreciate all of you other whores out there that are subject to your own racism and hate, because you're not making money off of Donald Trump. I know I am, and I know you're not. So thank you, because you saved me from having to lay my ass out on the line. I can sit here, I can be respectful, I can love everybody, I don't have to be a racist, I don't have to drop down the level of being a Trump supporter, and I can still benefit from it because of people like you that are gonna go and keep voting. So by all means, make me rich. Hey man, I like having a lot of money. I do. And I like having a lot of money and not having to support an asshole, racist president like Donald Trump. So I'm not gonna, but by all means, if you want to do that, kudos. Thanks for the money. Well, Zach, you're not going to put money in my pocket then, Zach. If you don't vote for Trump, how am I going to get rich? It's too late. I'm already rich. You know, take your fucking presidency back, guys. Take it back. You made me rich. Like I said, Donald Trump already fucked everything up. He already gave all the money to the big industries. It's time to fucking take your fucking power back. You know, step up, go vote, And if you're sick of me rubbing it in your fucking face, if you're a Trump supporter and you're sick of me rubbing my cash all in your faces and laughing at you, then go vote for Bernie Sanders because he will take that money away from me. And I definitely don't deserve it. I don't. Listen to how I'm laughing about it. I don't deserve to have all this money. So take it away from me and vote for Bernie Sanders. All right, now, this is for David C. Baker Jr., who actually went out of his way this morning to come on to Jordan Sheridan's live stream where I asked you guys to come. And David C. Baker took it upon himself to click the link and come on over and then commenced to fucking supporting me with hashtags and a lot of chat support. And man, oh man, thank you, David C. Baker Jr. You know what? I'm going to send you something nice in the mail, David C. Baker Jr. That's how much you affected me. I'm going to send you something really nice in the mail. And you're going to like it, I promise. All right, cheers, guys. Don't you guys get it? If Donald Trump wins, I win. I make a lot more money. Good for me. If Donald Trump loses, I win. Because I want people to have what I have. Comfort. Good health care. You know, security. For me, it's win-win. So I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm telling you what you should do. And you decide. You know, you decide whether you want to make me rich or you want to help the homeless. It's up to you. You know, I've already got a home. I've already got plenty of food. I got everything I need. I don't need any more money. You know? So, you decide. I think that was my second dab today. I can't remember. Did I dab before? What, hon? I'm off the hook? Because I don't know if I dabbed yet?
Yeah.
I'm sweating profusely.
I think you probably did.
I don't think I dabbed yet. I dabbed for David C. Baker Jr. I don't remember dabbing for anybody else. Would you like a dab? She had to think about it that time. See the sweat?
I think that might be from your rant, too.
From my rant?
Yeah, that's why we're sweating.
Nay for Senate. Four more years would do irreparable damage to social programs? I don't know about irreparable. It would definitely keep hurting. I don't know about irreparable. You can always come back and change it back, you know, Steve? But, yeah, people are going to die. You're right. People will die, and that's irreparable. So, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Still going.
Finally, someone who understands how dabs work. That's right. I'm still going. Thanks. Okay. Okay, so it's a little bright and colorful, huh? So I ordered, like I said, 5 bottles of antibiotics. And I highly recommend that you guys consider doing that as well. Righteous zeal, says Nathan Lewis. Jacob. Hey, Jacob. Cannabis for all. I like that. Cannabis for all. Slowski, 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 Slowski. What's up, son? Hey, look, everybody. It's Mr. Slowski. Hey, Slowski. Hello, Slowski. Hey, what's this? I got a little doggy here. Hey, doggy. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. You should come to say hi. You just come to say hi.
Where is the trouble?
Your room?
Yeah, I know exactly.
You should see the floor in my bedroom.
Where you get all that? In the bathroom?
Yeah. He just pulled it right off the toilet paper roll. Like a cat. What did he do? He's back there eating something. Did he ruin something? Good. Oh my god, that was fun. He's getting yelled at. Karsten, Susan, thank you. Oh, Susan is David C. Baker. Thank you, Netflix, for everything you do for us. Oh, David. David, no. No. Not thank me. Thank you, David C. Baker Jr. Thank you. You know, you have no idea. When I'm sitting in a chat with 500 other people, you know, and I'm just chatting away and I'm just trying to get one person to recognize, and a trendy fucking comes in there, bro, and starts backing me up, you have no idea what that does for me, man. You have no idea how good that makes me feel. It energizes me, man, and it inspires me, and it makes me want to come do a show. You know, when you're looking at your clock and it's 9 o'clock and Trendy Nay hasn't gone live on the internet yet, and you haven't seen your fucking Trendy show yet, and you're like, where the fuck is Trendy at? He used to go on at 7. It's 9, 10 o'clock, and Trendy Nay's not on there yet. You guys should get on Twitter, or you guys should get on YouTube, or you guys should get on Facebook and see what I'm talking about and see what I'm typing about. And if you get on there and you support me, you will encourage these shows to come a lot faster. I'm telling you, man. Because I'm just hoping when I'm in there typing, I'm just hoping someone like David C. Baker Jr. is going to show up. Trade deal in England without breakfast. Without breakfast. I still believe that Scotland voted. What? I don't understand Brexit, really. You're the shit, man. I'm a shit man? Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. All right, so I swear I'm losing my mind over here. It's just so bright. So bright. All right, I'm usually am looking for you. Thank you for advice. Right. Look, from now on, it's all on the Dabrig channel, okay, on Facebook. If I go into a chat, whether it's Jimmy Dore, David Packman, Sam Cedar, or Jordan Sheridan's live show, I will put a link in Facebook, and if you guys see that link, you come on over and start helping me out. Back me up. Give me some backup. I'm calling in an airstrike, okay? But when I call in an airstrike, I need my fighters to show up, man. You know, I'm on the horn. I'm saying, you know, bring it in. You know, I got the target painted, and you guys just sit there and you're like, yeah, fuck your painted target, Nay. We're gonna wait for you to go live, and then we're gonna get high with you there. I'm uncomfortable going on to somebody else's show. Why does this keep going down to... This is adjusting. This is so weird. My brightness controls keep going darker, 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 and the automatic setting is off. I don't understand why it's doing that. It's so weird. Anyhow. Hey, Kiro. What was the site for those antibiotics? Love to tell you. That's prisonplanet.com. Head on over there now. Infowars.com. Of course, you can get all your best survival antibiotics. No. Chewy.com. It's CHEWY.com. It's any veterinary site, pet meds, or any of them are probably going to have them. So I got the amoxicillin tablets, 100 per bottle. And I got 5 of them. I got 5 bottles. So I won't have to worry so much about shit, you know? It's just one other thing that I got covered. Munchie Ivory, Trump 2020, thank you for making me wealthy. Your Trump vote puts money in my pocket so that I can come on the internet and call him the racist, prejudiced, bigoted hater that he is. So thank you for your vote for supporting Donald Trump and making me rich. Thank you. I appreciate you. And the rest of you guys, don't vote for Trump. Don't put money in my pocket. No, you're right. Great info, Nathan Lewis. So I just want you guys to have the information available to you. I feel bad that I follow some people, like Jordan Sheridan and Kyle Klinsky and David Pakman and Jimmy Dore and Joe Rogan and all these people that will talk to you every day on their show, but won't say, hey, maybe you guys should start looking into surviving. Maybe you should start looking into what happens when we do have a failure of society. None of them are preparing you. Not even Joe Rogan, Mr. Hunter. I like to go out and hunt and kill stuff and eat it. Yeah, big fucking deal. What are you doing for your audience to tell them how to survive? And what the fuck are you gonna hunt when there's no more trees left for your fucking elk to eat? What are you gonna hunt when the deer have no more fucking shrubs left to chew on? What are you gonna hunt, Joe? You gonna go eat rats? I'm the one that's here telling you how to garden. I'm the one that's here teaching you how to grow indoors, outdoors, how to fucking get ready for what's coming. And all of these other pundits that I like so much, none of them are talking to you about what they really should be talking to you about. None of them. And if you guys know of a live stream that covers this kind of shit, we should start following them. Because I'm so sick of simple facts being ignored. And every once in a while it bubbles up to the surface and one of them will say, oh yeah, the world's coming to an end soon and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but then your next fucking segment is about some stupid political thing that has no bearing on the world ending in 10 years. Oh, no, you're not a trans for Trump. No, Munchie, you're fucking out of here. I'm blocking you. I don't even believe you. If you come in here and say you're a transvestite, or you're transgender, I guess that's the correct term now. If you come in here and say you're transgender and that you support Trump, I'm going to have to call you a fucking liar. I just don't believe it. Now, I do know some gay people that support Trump, and they're fucking idiots too. But if you are transsexual or transgender, and you support Donald Trump, don't take this too harshly, guys. But whatever hand you got dealt in life, you fucking deserve it. Not sorry. All right? If you're like that, wow. And you've been subjected to so much hate in your life, and all you can think of to do is perpetuate it, you've earned what you've got. So congratulations to you. I hope you sleep real good at night. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. I'm on blood pressure meds, Nathan, but thanks for showing concern about my health. You know, Donald Trump was the one that passed a law that said transgenders had to be kicked out of the fucking military. You support that? You support discrimination against your own kind. That's just amazing. That's why I don't even believe that you're trans. I don't even fucking believe you are anything that you say you are. I think you're just a fucking troll on the internet. Just some little kid. What a contradiction in terms. I mean, I think one of the only trans people that I know in my life stopped watching my show because I had made a comment saying that Trump was a paper tiger. And I think that's why she stopped watching. I think that's why she stopped watching. Because she knew that when Donald Trump became president, people like her were really going to be affected by it. And, you know, that I never saw that transgender ban coming from the military. And when he tried to pass that shit, I was like, wow, man, my friend was right. She was right. He really is detrimental, and he is not a paper tiger. He is doing real damage. And I was wrong for calling him a paper tiger. But, you know, I lost her as a fan, and she was one of my biggest ones. So when you come on here and you try to say that you're a transgender that supports Donald Trump, I just don't buy it. It just doesn't ring true to me. You know? Your group, the transgender group, is the one group singled out next to Muslims that Donald Trump has really been the most vocal about. You know, I'm surprised. He didn't ban Muslims from the military. He banned your kind from the military. And you support him? If you're a real person, man, you disgust me. You disgust me on that level alone. Just the fact that you're a transgender that supports Donald Trump. You know, I can understand any idiot from the South that's just a guy or a gal, you know, not gay, not transgender, not a person of color. I can totally understand you being basted in racism and hate your whole life, so much so that you can't even see it. You're not even aware of it, that you would support Trump. And that I can understand. You know, most of my Floridian friends that support Trump, I can see that. You know, they're basted in racism. But you claiming to be transgender, it just doesn't ring true. Doesn't ring true. Billy, what's up? Yeah, Jacob, you're not watching the news. So, Jacob, if you don't watch the news, if you don't keep up with the news, don't comment on the news, please, until you go refresh yourself. Donald Trump rescinded that, okay? And if you were watching the news and you want to come to my show and report on the news, then make sure you're fucking up on it, okay? Donald Trump did try to ban vape flavors, and then he took it away when he realized it was going to be really bad for his re-election. But you don't know that because you're not really following the news. You're just parroting shit that you've heard. So like I said, if you're going to come on my show and you're going to represent the news, man, do it correctly. Joseph says, you're in combat and this lady needs to stop and change her tampon. If not, she dies from toxic shock. How does that work? Joseph, you are a sexist fucking piece of shit. You do realize that there already are women soldiers out there, you know, counting up kills. They're out there fucking sniping. They're out there killing motherfuckers. Idiots. You realize that, right? So, Joseph, understand that your dumb question just got you blocked. And I want to tell all women out there that are in the military, that have given service, whatever, hey man, I appreciate it. I think you made a dumb choice, but you risked your life for my freedom, and I do appreciate that. Okay? I think you went out and you worked for a crooked government, stealing oil from innocent people, from countries that didn't deserve it, and that's fucked up. But you took the risk, you thought you were doing the right thing, and I do appreciate you. And I'm not going to let some douchebag like that motherfucker that just came in here talk smack about the women that are in our military serving for us. Hey, man, I'm thankful for what Tulsi Gabbard did. Okay? I know it was stupid, and she made the wrong choice, but she tried to do the right thing. And for that, at least I can respect her and say, Tulsi Gabbard, thank you for your service. That's all. And the fact that you can't do that, dude, you're a fucking prick. You're a piece of shit. I'm assuming from your stupid fucking fat mouth that you've never served in the military and you have no place to fucking start talking about it. All right? And to all of my service people out there, thank you for your service. Everyone. I will not let someone come in here and talk shit like that about y'all. I won't. I'll give you the truth. Yeah, you went and you fought for oil. You went and you murdered a bunch of innocent people. Oh, you did. But you didn't a lot of you didn't realize what you were doing. You were indoctrinated. You know, you were lied to. The fucking president of the United States was fucking lied to. Okay? Everyone was lied to get you into these fucking wars. So, you know, I sympathize and I thank you and I understand. Yeah, I've been lied to and convinced to say things that I didn't necessarily agree with either. Yeah, but it was based on a lie. Just like me saying that Donald Trump's a paper tiger. I really didn't think he was going to do some of the shit that he fucking did. Oops. That did cost me at least one of my viewers. A good one, too. Pretty sure it was that. I don't think it was anything else. I'm pretty sure it was that. It could have been something else, though. But boy, when somebody comes to your show every day and all of a sudden they stop, you notice that. You do notice it. Yeah, David, go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear your fucking stupid question if you can't even call me nay like everybody else does. If you're so stupid and you're so ignorant that you're not reading the chat and seeing that every person here is calling me nay after how long have we been live for? 43 minutes? Dude, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. I don't want to hear your stupid fucking question. You call me nay if you want to ask me a question, motherfucker. Alright? Are we good? You call me what I wish to be called. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. Oh, Trump says whatever he thinks is going to protect him and keep him president of the United States. He doesn't... you know, you say good things. I don't understand what you mean by good things. He says whatever the fuck he thinks is going to save his ass. He only protects himself. That's what he does. You know, if he was smart, he wouldn't have said some of the things that he said in the past, but he's cutting it really close, man. He's taking a lot of risks. He keeps doing what he's doing. He keeps going down the path he's going. He's gonna get caught up. And hey, man, there's no rule that says a president can't be tried for impeachment a second, third, or fourth time. You know, keep breaking the law, they'll file another impeachment proceedings against you. And sooner or later, they're going to fucking get his ass. You know? Let's just see how this one goes. It'll be interesting to see if a single fucking Republican senator can say that the president broke the law, violated the Constitution. Let's just see if a single one does it. This is going to be interesting as fuck. And it's going to be before Christmas, the vote. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. You know? And then to see, you know, how desperate he's going to get that he might do something even dumber. You know, that he's going to try to, you know, do something like he's already threatened a witness. Let's see if he just out and out does something so stupid that no one can fucking stand with him, you know? It's crazy that all the Republicans can still stand with him. It's crazy. Chat or anywhere else, you fucking call me nay. That's it, Billy. It's not nay in chat. It's nay everywhere. David Campione, Trendy Mafia, old school. What? Right? Ew. Stole Bernie Sanders' platform. Claims it as her own. and then alters it to try to get big poison to financially back her. Like we're not gonna do Medicare for all like Bernie does, but we're almost gonna do it. But we need to. No, fuck you, ew, go away, you fucking cunt. She's a cunt. That's why her name is Ew, because she's a fucking cunt. Ew. Fuck her. God, she's so stupid, and the rest of them too, man. The rest of them too. They're all a bunch of fucking thieves. MAGA now means make attorneys get attorneys. Scott can THC. I can THC too. It's 420, man. A little late. God, Yang stole Bernie's platform. Tulsi Gabbard stole Bernie's platform. Every single person on the Democratic side, except for maybe 3 people, stole Bernie's fucking entire platform. All of them should have been just backing Bernie. But they all want it for themselves because they're all greedy little fucks. And they all see how awesome it is to be president. Now they're like, oh, you mean Trump can do anything he wants and get away with it? Oh, I can't wait to be president now. All these motherfuckers want to be president now. Trump ruined it for everybody. He ruined it. You don't know, who the fuck's trying to get in there and for what reason. Except for Bernie. He's always been there. Bernie's always been there. He's always been supporting. He's always been for civil rights. There was never a time when he wasn't for civil rights or anything like that. His politics are in the right place, and they always have been. Everybody else is just a fucking lame ass. It's like when you make a copy of a copy of a copy. And that's basically what these Democratic assholes are. They're fucking copies of copies of copies, and it's all losing clarity and getting muddy. It's still kind of the same thing. But the original is always the fucking best. And I'm going to smoke a huge dab now for Bernie Sanders. A huge fucking dab. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Keep your eye on the prize, everybody. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't be distracted by all this background noise bullshit. Holy shit, that was a huge dub. I'm sweating again. Oh my god. There you go, Miranda Porter. You can purchase legal antibiotics from any pet store in the fish aisle. Amoxicillin and penicillin. Thank you, Miranda. Penicillin too, huh? That's good. Penicillin, that is good to know. This here's a story about Billy Joe and Bobby Sue. Two young lovers with nothing better to do. Sit around the house, get high and watch some Nay. Just repacked my bowls with fresh cannabis. So I wish England. So okay, yes, I buy it and stock up 500. Miranda, don't think I can get in any store in England without prescription. Fuck prohibition. Been a long time, Nay. See how you're doing. Cheers, Captain. Checkmate. Hey, look at Miranda Porter with the link. Miranda, thank you for helping out. We do definitely appreciate you for that. Okay. Did anybody go tell anybody, hey, I appreciate you? Did anybody do that? I want to hear your stories. Has anybody tried that? Yeah, that's amoxicillin. How about the penicillin? Penicillin. Holy shit, they got it there too. They got the goddamn penicillin. 100, 500 milligram. I love it. What if you're allergic? Then don't use them. Then don't use something if you're allergic to it, bub. How about that, man? How about that for some reasoning? If you're allergic, don't use it. 500 milligram. Penicillin. Right, Enoch. Thank you. Who gives a fuck? Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Rogan. Where is he? If you're allergic, they have Cipro. Hey, there you go, Cipro, brother. You can get Cipro if you're allergic. What do you think about that? Right there, Cipro, bro. You see that? See what Miranda just said? Bob, read what Miranda said, bro. You guys are both on Facebook? Are you on the same channel? Cipro, bro. Ciproflaxin, ciproflaxin. They caught it. Chewy's got ciproflaxin, motherfucker. Look at this. Dude, they got it all, motherfucker. They got it all. Hold on.
mister. You need to be a good dog today. Obviously, it's not turning out that way.
Miranda, right? Well, you know what? Everybody knows now you can go to Chewy.com, you can get the Cipro, you can get the penicillin, and you can get the amoxicillin. All from the same place. So, you know, you got your antibiotics. What else do you need? Get your cannabis, get your antibiotics. Now you got to worry about water, food, and shelter. You almost got it all now, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys, everybody should get on this. You should all buy your antibiotics now because we're talking about this on the internet. We're talking about this on a live stream. And if somebody picks this up and tells a whole bunch of people, those could start selling out like crazy. So get ahead of it now while you can, guys. Get ahead of it now while you can. You know, especially that amoxicillin was so cheap. It's only $20. That was my one biggest concern. Where am I going to get the fucking antibiotics from? That's the one thing I'm going to need to be off grid and to feel like, you know, I'll be able to take care of myself and others. You know, I'm going to need some freaking antibiotics. So, it's a done deal. I ordered the penicillin, the amoxicillin, and the Cipro. So I got it. Yeah. Miranda, thanks for the help. I don't know if you realize this, but we had already talked about Chewy.com at the beginning of this. I'd already purchased antibiotics from them. I don't know if you realized that. But it was good to know that there were 2 other kinds of antibiotics that were available as well. That's for sure. Cheers, guys. Bottom of the hour late here. No law regarding cannabis. They're Cipro, penicillin, and amoxicillin. I think I've used all 3 of those, actually. You know, you get like mono, or you get like I said, the flu, or you get some other sort of a fucking internal infection. What are antibiotics for? Antibiotics are a medication that you take that I believe encourages white blood cell growth. I believe that's what it does. It I don't know exactly what the okay, here let's ask Google. Okay, Google. How do antibiotics work?
According to Utah Genetics, University of Utah, antibiotics work by affecting things that bacterial cells have but human cells don't. For example, human cells do not have cell walls, while many types of bacteria do. The antibiotic penicillin works by keeping a bacterium from building a cell wall.
Wow. Thank you, Full Melt. It cost less than $100 at 4aceswholesale.com. And this one I got from my friend Walt Golden Glass. He's available on Facebook to be commissioned if you guys are looking for some custom glass. Golden Glass. Walt Golden. Golden, Golden. Okay, Google. What are antibiotics used for?
According to Medical News Today, antibiotics, also known as antibacterials, are medications that destroy or slow down the growth of bacteria. They include a range of powerful drugs and are used to treat diseases caused by bacteria.
So they slow down the growth of bacteria. So when you have a bacterial infection, you would use antibiotics. Okay, Google. Do antibiotics work on viruses?
According to Kaiser Permanente, Washington, antibiotics are strong medicines that treat bacterial infections. Antibiotics won't treat viral infections because they can't kill viruses. You'll get better when the viral infection has run its course.
You hear that? So antibiotics will not work on a viral infection. Only a bacterial infection. This is important to know this shit. Is anybody learning anything today? I am. Is anybody else learning anything today? If you guys are learning something today, hashtag learned something. Hashtag learned something. If anybody learned anything today, hashtag learned something. First one gets the next bong rip, which will be a fresh one in your honor. And I will thank you ahead of time because I would love to do a fresh bong rip. So who learned something? Capital L, capital S. That's how you write a hashtag, people. Who's going to do it? Hashtag learned something. And Enoch is here. Enoch is in the building. So y'all better be fast. You know, sometimes he'll just sit by. Oh, but he didn't get the capital S. He did not get the capital S. He did not get the capital S. I knew Enoch was going to be first. Oh, and then Nick Brown with the correct spelling. Nick Brown gets it. Enoch, you're slipping, son. Oh, Nick Brown, this is for you. Nick Brown and Enoch and Kevin and all of you guys learned something today. And you know what? Hashtag learn something. I learned something today too. And how? Because I just asked Google, and you guys can all do it too. It's really simple to do. You should all use that feature on your smartphones, on your PCs. You know, Google's my homepage on everything I use because I'm always asking questions and I always want to know shit. So now we know a lot more about antibiotics, and that's a good thing. Cheers. Learning with the trendies. Nick Brown, cheers. Thank you, brother. No law regarding cannabis.
So nice outside. Do you still have your Dogberg on, Dave?
What, hon?
Do you still have your Dogberg on?
Oh, yeah.
Can I have one?
Yes.
Those hummingbirds are crazy.
They'll buzz you.
I know, and I keep forgetting.
They'll dive bomb you.
I keep forgetting, and I keep walking like right.
Incoming 6 o'clock.
Right underneath it.
And then they're always chasing each other, and you get like hummingbird wars. They're like, they're like, one goes, and the other one goes, the exact same path. Oh,
They're even
man.
in the rain out there.
I'm a freaking mess. I'm a freaking mess over here. What?
Yes. Can I help you?
What's up, Diego? The dark side of hummingbirds. They're not hummingbirds. They're slumming birds.
Hummingbirds scare me.
Hummingbirds are really they're very aggressive towards each other, but if for people they're just like
Don't they
I've
only
had
live
them.
for a year?
What's that?
Don't they only live for a year?
I think
it's like a super short span.
I think
of
they
time.
live longer than that, but they I've had them come in the house before.
Oh, that would scare the shit out of me.
You just catch them. In
How
your
are
hand.
you gonna catch them? They're so fast.
They go to a window and they just go up and down the window trying to get out. And
Oh,
you
like a
just
bee?
gently, and you just gently go like this, and they stop fluttering, and they just kind of look up at you, and all of a sudden, it's like they're not scared of you because they know if you haven't killed it in like 1 second, they know that you're not trying to hurt it. So they get really calm. You go outside with them, and you open up your hand, and they will sit on your fucking hand and look at you and like hang out. And they'll start whistling for you and shit because it's like they know that you're letting it go. I've got it on video doing that shit. And then they'll sit there for like 10, 20 seconds and then they'll fly away. And they'll hang out with you too. They'll like buzz around.
Weird.
Yeah, they're smart. They know. Once you hold one in your hands, they know.
I'm deathly afraid of any bird.
Oh,
Any
they're
bird.
totally harmless.
Any bird. Other than ducks don't
And I've
scare
had
me
other
because
birds
they're
come
so
in here.
small. They're so slow.
Harley catches them and brings them in here, and a lot of times, they're fine, but he just lets go of them. And he's
How
caught
does he-
bats. Bat, I won't touch with my hands, but I will chase them out. They're easy to chase out the door.
Yeah.
You can chase them out.
I've
You
had
just
many
use
altercations with bats.
just do this with your hands. I'll take a piece of cardboard or something, and it'll just go away from it.
I
and
freak out.
Just walk it out the
Bats
door.
are crazy.
They're so fast, and they
They're
won't
crazy.
rest. It's like they just keep flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't stay at the top either. They'll fly anywhere.
Right.
They're radical.
Right.
They're crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know. All birds definitely afraid.
Right.
Especially little ones, like the little blackbirds. Do you know what I'm talking? They're only like this big. They're tiny little like
Finches?
blackbirds.
Little finches.
Yeah, they're like always in the city, like at like the parks and stuff.
Yeah,
or,
little
like,
peep 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 peep. They're always eating little.
Dude, they're evil.
Are they?
They're evil, and they will dive bomb you too.
Really?
Yes, they'll peck you. They're mean birds.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
parakeets
that's
are.
not finches.
And
then.
parakeets are like the same.
We've got finches out here. They're sweet. They don't. They just try to stay. They
Once in
hop.
the city, they're everywhere.
They hop around
Yeah,
everywhere.
exactly. Yeah, they hop around everywhere.
But they're not evil. These finches, you'll see them. I just saw one this morning. Now that it's sunny
Seagulls
out,
are hella
now
in
that
your
it's sunny
face
out,
too.
it's drying up. They'll be everywhere. We could throw some bird seed out there and get some deer in the yard. If you want to see some,
Isn't that going to bring birds in the yard?
yeah,
Okay.
it'll bring birds and squirrels and deer.
Yeah, like in the distance.
Yeah, I put it out there behind the waterfall.
Oh.
You know, and then I've had
Away from
like some
this area.
6-point buck come through here.
I'll
They're
freak out. I'm
huge.
telling you. Like within, if a bird comes within like 5 feet of me, I'm fucking out of here. Like out of here.
She's lucky it's
Or
been
like-
snowing. It's been snowing here, so
ducking
she has
for-
no idea.
Yeah,
have no
like
idea.
ducking for cover.
We are in the woods.
I've always been afraid. Well, when I was little, a parakeet got stuck in my hair. My aunt's parakeet, like this huge yellow one, and my hair was down to my butt, and it was stuck in my hair, like flapping around, screaming, for almost an hour. It took him to get it out.
Wow.
It was just entangled in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was when I was like 6 or 7.
Oh.
And, but then I grew up and my sister had doves, and they kept having babies, and more and more and more, and all their wings were clipped, and she would like run around and chase me with them, and throw them at me, but they couldn't like
Fly.
go anywhere.
Right.
I've been I've had horrible experiences. Over
Bird torture. Birds out here are different.
Animals.
Blue jays are evil, yeah. Some birds see things in slow motion and live in fast. Billy. I could be wrong. It's been a long time that Captain. No, Don and I broke up quite some time ago. A long time ago. The doggy dog. You're so cute. You're such a little cutie. You're such a... Oh, can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? You need some attention? What do you think about that? Can I pick you up? Or are you too big? You too big? You're too big. Here, let me get you like this, because you're so big.
Hummingbirds live in a faster sense of reality. And they see things in slow motion. That's like limitless.
Yeah, he looks so much bigger every time I see him. I look at him on camera. His head looks so much bigger. But I weighed him this morning. I swear, it looked like he was only 23 pounds this morning. I think he lost a pound. Is that even possible for a puppy to lose weight?
Yeah, because he's running around terrorizing all of us.
Oh, yeah. He lost a pound, man. Is Rogan eating the table? Yeah, he eats the table a little bit. He eats the chair a little bit. He eats the... Oh, Captain Checkmate. That's okay, buddy. That's all right, homie. Don't worry about it. So I got the doggy. So I got the doggy. So I got the doggy, and he's got a big head. He's got a big head. I like telling him that. A big old head. Look at that head on you. You got a big old face with a big old head. Because you're a big old boy. You're a big old boy. You're old, he's a big boy. What's up? What's up, buddy?
Oh, I got you. I got you right where I like to have you, right here. Like a big teddy bear. You're like a big teddy bear. Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah. How old is he now? He's just about, we're going to be at 5 months here in... Third. Look at him jump right up on the couch now. Pow!
What?
That's what's
Why are you
up.
looking at me all crazy?
'Cause he's looking at you like, you see me jump up on the couch? Like, I know what I'm doing now. I hope not, Billy. Not in the house, at least. But he goes out now, which is nice. Not always. He's still not housebroken, but it's been fucking snowing and raining outside. He just doesn't want to really go out there, and I gotta force him to go out. And when I force him to go out, and I stay out there with him, and I'm getting wet, he'll go for a walk. He'll walk himself, which is great. But now the weather's nice, so it won't be a problem anymore. Now, you know, as soon as I wake up in the morning, he'll go right out that freaking door. he won't have a problem because it's not raining. And we'll get him back on that track, you know, that rhythm. He's so cute.
They got beauty legs.
I know. I just said he's so cute right when you said that. You and I said the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Why can't you always be like that?
So freaking cute. I was trying to move this so you guys could see how cute he's being right now. Yo, Mr. Johnson, where are you at? Mr. Johnson, isn't Mr. Johnson is a woman, right? Isn't that Robin? Mr. Johnson? Why do you have a man's name? Aren't you a woman? Oh, M.R. Johnson, right? Is that it? Is it M.R. Johnson? Not Mr. Johnson. Tell me. Straighten me out. The R is for Robin. You guys, you're saying 500? Bob, you say 500. It is very important to clean a hummingbird feeder every 3 days or so. If a hummingbird feeder is not properly cleaned, mold may grow in the nectar. Since hummingbirds are so small with such tiny... Yeah. Bullshit. Every 3 days.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my God. Come on, Enoch. Where did you get that from? I was right. It's not Mr. Johnson. It's M.R. Johnson. Mary Robin Johnson. Thank you, Robin. M.R. I always like Mr. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You're M.R. That's fair. Sorry, 500 miles south and getting hammered. Oh, it's raining 500 miles south? Yeah, we had it. We got fucking 6 inches of rain over the last week. Or more. And, you know, that's good. We don't have to worry about fires now, man. Not for a while. There's a lot of water in the ground. That really helps because it goes up into the trees. Or any bit containing the hummingbird food can cause illness and or death. Contaminant. Yeah, I'm not worried about my sugar water going bad. You know, I've had it up there for weeks, and the worst thing that happens is the sugar will congeal down at the bottom, and you'll get like a gel at the bottom. And every time I put new sugar water in, I scrub the inside with soap and water. I clean it out every time, but that's only once every month or so that you got to do them, not every 3 fucking days. That shit's crazy. Dude, I'd be going crazy. I don't have time for that shit. You know, just once a month, sometimes I'm like, oh, I got to do the hummingbird feeders. And it's just 2 of them. And now I think I've only got 1 out there right now. The other one's sitting in the kitchen. Not being used. Where'd you get that from, Enoch? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying that 3-day shit. I mean, if you're using a nectar that goes bad after 3 days, it starts molding, you're using the wrong shit. Try sugar water. It seems to work really good. You know? Rainwater and cannabis plants respond very well to rainwater. Greg, man, that's a great question. I collect rainwater because I have a well. Do you understand how that works? So I'm on 6 acres of property, right? And portions of my property will collect that water and it will drain down right into the very aquifer that my well is pumping out of. So by default, without having to do a goddamn thing, I'm collecting rainwater on my property, and nobody can stop it from happening. And nobody can stop me from digging channels and directing the water onto my property, just parts where I know it goes right down into the ground. And I fucking do that. I absolutely do that. So I put it right back into the ground, man. And when it comes off my roof, it goes right into the ground. All of the water on this property, just about. I don't have a lot of runoff. I'm collecting most of it, but I'm just putting it right back in the ground. One tablespoon of water and a steak. We were just talking about Shayna Lynn. Captain Checkmate. We were just talking about Shayna Lynn. That is so funny. I was like, no, Shayna Lynn don't come around. She came by for a couple shows. When I asked her to, she did, and then she stopped again. It's too bad. It's too goddamn bad. That's what I said before, you know. Miss her. I have a 26-foot dug well, pond and creek out back, and buckets collecting rainwater. 26 feet? That's it? Mine's like 450 feet deep. Mine goes real deep. It's because I'm 3,000 feet up. So I got to go down pretty far to hit the aquifer. But I'm in it. I'm in it, baby. You know what I'm saying? I took a shower this morning. It was like a fucking fire hose was hitting me. It felt so, I was like, oh, God. Straightening my hair out. Getting all the knots out of it. You know, and that fucking, that water's just, I'm like, oh, it's perfect. That's perfect. That is the perfect amount of pressure for my shower. Perfect. Lisa says, oh, well, and she's crying. My well pump and pipe couple months, that was no fun. Was she subscribed to my channel a couple months ago? Oh, did she subscribe to your channel? Cool. Very good. Very good. You're better than me. You're a better person than I am. Oh, I'm so happy the rain has stopped, man. I want to go outside and start cleaning up my property. It's been fucking destroyed. Chairs, fucking benches knocked over, umbrellas, 2 umbrellas in the goddamn pond. The goddamn fuel tank knocked over right next to my truck. If my truck was over 6 more inches, I'd probably have a huge white gash. You know, giant gash, if I don't already, in the side of my truck. I haven't even been out there to look at it. I just see the fuel tank laying on the side next to my truck. Gas tanks blown aside. Gas tanks with the lids off for some reason, getting rained into. I don't even know what the fuck that's all about. I don't even know what the fuck that's about. You know, I haven't been out there yet. I got to put my little flip-flops on and walk out there and start righting what's been wronged. And start staking shit down better, man. You know, they obviously need work on those umbrellas. They weren't even open. The umbrellas were fucking closed.
Yeah, you probably should just take off the entire umbrella and put it in the house or something.
Or just lay it next to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that before. It's just, I forgot. And when that wind's blowing 50-mile-an-hour gusts out there, and it's actually gusting stronger than that.
Oh,
it was
crazy.
It said 50 on the thing. I'm like, they don't know, man. Up here, 3,000 feet. Man, we're getting like 60, 70-mile-an-hour gusts. It's fucking... Dude, we've got steel chairs on the fucking deck that were literally getting turned on their side. You know? And that was just one of the things. I've got a potted plant. You see what happened to the potted plant out the front door? Yeah. I don't have the mouse, but you could see it. If it, look at the far right middle camera here. Look at that. Look at the pot.
Oh, wow.
And the planter to the right of it that got knocked over, the planter went over with that on it. It looks like a freaking hurricane came through here, and they were hurricane force winds.
Did it rip the top of your...
No, that was already ripped, and I taped it, and it ripped it again. And knocked the white gas tank over. See that white gas tank? Yeah, it knocked that thing over. That thing's...
Out of all things, too, what's funny, when I was outside smoking, I looked down at the deck, and that lawn chair, the random one lawn chair sitting on the...
On the stage?
On the stage is still intact.
Right.
With the cushion.
All right.
Just chilling there.
Right. The Chase Lounge.
All of it is still intact. It's like halfway on top of another cushion. Like, that should have blew everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know. I've had cushions blow
Maybe
all the way down to the bottom of the property,
maybe it's just because this
200 feet away.
more like that's all flat, honey.
Right. It was the wind comes sweeping through.
Yeah, down the hill.
Yep.
You know.
At least the waterfall is still working, and nothing got blown off of that. That looks nice. I gotta go out there and pull that shit out of the pond. Hey, Teresa. Thank you for sending me the picture of you in the hoodie. Got hit with crazy stuff. So many people sent pictures. I'm so glad, you guys. Thank you.
You don't want to go outside?
Augustine wrote. You told me what it was. Your last name. Augustine, what's up? What's up? This guy Billy on YouTube said, "Do you quit smoking, please? Not telling you to do anything, just a polite question." Like, I think he meant polite request.
To me?
Yeah.
No.
She said no, Billy. Billy.
That's a first.
You ever hear me do that before?
Yes.
That's him. That's the guy I'm always doing that about. It's Billy. We haven't been out to the pond in a while. Saying. You don't want to go out there now. There's 2 fucking umbrellas in there. I gotta be like Jacques Cousteau. And recover the fucking lost treasure. We've got treasure.
Good thing you didn't have anything behind the house.
One little steel pole that came from, I don't know where the fuck. It was probably already next to the house, I'm assuming.
Oh, but if you had anything back there, dude, besides those fence pieces, that would became tumbling down.
I know. Good thing the solar panels are still intact. He told me they'd withstand...
Concreted in?
What's that?
They didn't put concrete in the ground?
No, they're using... No, it's a system with these fucking things that shoot into the ground and then open up like a drywall anchor. But they go way down in the ground, and he said they fucking in there. And the cables are shot into the ground.
Tension cables?
What's that?
Tension cables?
Yeah, like a fucking harpoon. It's like a harpoon that opens up like a grappling hook. Yeah, and they do that on every foot. He says this fucker's nothing's pulling this out of the ground, bro. He's like, we could do footers, we could do this. He said, this will actually be better than footers. He said, footers can get ripped out of the ground. He's like, this won't. With these steel cables, he's like, these just won't do it. He showed me one of them. They're cool. They're a cool little device. They're not even big. You know? They're not even big. It's just, when you pull up on it, it causes it to open up even more and more. The harder you pull, the broader the jaws open up, the way the thing works. I don't know what they're called, but they're fucking bad as fuck. Hey, David C. Not David. It's David Honey. Is David Honey Sr. here? He would probably know about those things. I bet you he would know. I don't even know what they're fucking called. But when my guy comes back to when he comes back to put in the other two arrays, which he should have already called me by now. I'm kind of like, hey man, where you at? I'll ask him what those things are called, because I'm sure he'll use those on the other two as well. The other two arrays, right? Similar tool in rock climbing cams. The more weight that's on it, the tighter they get. Rock climbing cams. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe that's exactly what they are. And I don't know how they get them down into the ground. I didn't watch them install it. I should have. That would have been cool. Right on, Teresa. Oh boy. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. I will see you on the afternoon or the evening show, whatever, if I do one. No law regarding cannabis. If you guys want to support, head on over to Twitter, find Trendy As Dabbers, start retweeting me at everyone that you see me tweeting at. Jump on, pile on, hit that heart button, hit that retweet button, and leave comments. And start putting up hashtags. I'm going to go outside and start fixing everything in my yard that's been knocked over by these crazy fucking winds. Bye, everybody.